Good morning, students. Today I'm going to take a lesson on history and civics for class 9, and this is a book, Total History and Civics from Morning Star. Let us start with the first chapter, that is the Harappan civilization. In this chapter, we will know about the different sources that give us information about this civilization. We will also know about the discovery of this civilization. But first, let me tell you what is civilization. Civilization is an advanced stage of human cultural developments. It implies the uses of superior technology and complex economic relations. There are certain traits which marked a civilization, like evaluation of cities, surplus food, division of labor, system of writing and public building, developments of technology. The period between 4000 and 3000 BC mark remarkable progress. Man acquired greater knowledge and skill in mastering the forces of nature. He took to agriculture and started making stone tools and other metal tools. He started producing his own food, and in producing his own food there was more food or more surplus food which he could produce. This freed many people from the bond of agriculture, and they start taking up different occupation or professions like ironsmith, goldsmith, etc., etc. Men also start using metal, and during this period only the Bronze Age civilizations came into being. As you know, dear student, that copper was the first metal to be used. So, when copper got mixed with tin and tin, an alloy called bronze is formed. And using of bronze, these civilizations came to be known as the Bronze Age civilization. But before this, before going into the Harappan civilizations, let me tell you about four other civilizations. They were the Harappan civilization, of course, it was there. Then the Mesopotamian civilization, the Chinese civilization was there, and the Egyptian civilization was there. But first and foremost, here we are studying about the Harappan civilizations. Let me tell you that the discovery of the Indus Valley civilization in the 20th century marked remarkable changes in the history of India. It also marked the coming of the Aryans in India. The Indus civilization is best known as the Harappan culture or the Harappan civilizations. It was in 1921 at the modern site of Harappa, situated in the provinces of West Punjab in Pakistan, it was discovered. And in 1922, Mohenjo-daro was discovered. Our knowledge of the Harappan civilization is based entirely on the archaeologist or the archaeological sources or remainings such as building, pottery, sculpture, seal, and other cemeteries which give us information about this civilization. But there are sources like the Great Bath, the citadels, the seal, the dancing girl, the beard man, the dockyard, the script which give us information about these civilizations. And how these civilizations played a very important role in modern time also. Let us talk about the Great Bath. The Great Bath is one of the largest buildings at Mohenjo-daro. It has a large rectangular tank in a courtyard surrounded by a corridor on all four sides. This was a building which was used for public bathing during ceremonial rites, and the design of the Great Bath portrayed the efficient planning in the structural features related to water supply and sewage disposal. Now coming to citadels. Citadels are the raised area of each city owed its height to the building constructed on mud brick platform. The citadels has the assembly hall, the workshop, the granary, and the ruling classes building. The citadels point out to the elaborate planning that went on in the developments of cities and justifies that the Harappan culture was an urban civilization. The presence of a specific building and houses of the ruling class indicate some sort of social classification. Going from citadels, we could like to have information about the different types of seals that was being used at the times. About 2000 seals have been discovered so far, and of this great majority comprise short inscription with picture of one-horned bull, buffaloes, tiger, goat, elephant, rhinoceros, etc. etc. This Harappan seal provide useful information about the script, trade, religions, and beliefs of the Harappan people. It also shows a three-faced deities wearing a buffalo horn-headed dress, seated cross-legged on a throne, surrounded by an elephant and a tiger, a buffalo, and rhinoceros with two deer at his side. And people believed it was Lord Shiva. The seal were used by traders to mark their good, and after bag with good was tied, a layer of wet clay was applied on the knot and the seal were pressed on it. Because of the trade, the seal were found in different regions. This indicates that the Harappa trade had spread over a vast area. At the same time, let us talk about the beard man. The beard man, which gave us information that the making of sculptures was at an advanced stage at the time. They consider this beard man as a yogi, and they were skilled artisans who could make different types of sculptures during this period. Like at the same time, let us talk about the script of the Harappan. The Harappan uses script which is regarded as pictography, saying its sign represent bird, fish, and variety of human form. The number of signs of the Harappan script is best known to be as between 375 and 400. The script is found inscribed on a number of seal, copper tools, rings of jars, copper, terracotta, tablets, jewelries, and on a ancient signboard. Thank you, students. We will continue our class in the next session.